Going live.
Yaman. Hello. Who's Who's coming in?
Hello.
Wagwan. Hi guys. Hello. So what I'll do is I'll go one by one. Yeah. Nice and easy. So I want you guys to be linear. So take your time to greet me too. And it whether they say yes or no, that's my answer is yes. Yes, Louis.
How's it, my guy?
Yeah, what's up, Louis? What's up? How are you doing?
Good.
Yaman. Rancho, you're in. Yaman. Uriko Rancho. Hey, Timola, can I hear your voice?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Yaman. So guys, this is the Toddlers show. Toddlers live Facebook and YouTube live. So we wanted to meet you guys, my Toddlers. And academia Toddlers wanted to see you guys. Louis, Toddlers, welcome. Elroy. Say something, Elroy. Can I hear you? Elroy, say something, Panama. Dololo. I think there are certain things that are fighting against progress, Panama. Timola, what's up, my guy?
Yeah, what's up, Brian? I think his mic is off. Mic get off, yeah, Elroy.
Move forward. Mirati Taure nae per side. Saka iwewe, just 2 minutes. Introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself. Who are you? Who are you, my guy?
Okay, my name is Timothy Tafazo Makombe, aka Professor Timola. I'm a stand-up comedian. Simuka, and I'm one of those toddlers available here. Comedy, I love comedy.
So that's how you sell yourself. Baby, that's how you introduce yourself.
All right. All right. Pamusoro pezvandataura ndogara kugeto. I stay in Sunning.2.
Obvious.
Yeah.
Yaman.
Hanzi mabhengana achiintroduce anenge achida kuziva kuti une mota here kana kuti une den. So I think pamwe rasta ndozvada kuita.
I need rasta. Why would that be interested? Hi Chanya, how are you? I usually hear these messages on radio, but hey, can someone turn down their radio? Saka kune munhu ane radio iri kuita noise mumashiro. Ngamuidzima. How are you, Tanya Alex? Can you introduce yourself with just like 2 minutes? Timbo, who are you?
Hey, you guys. Did you say? So do I just jump in? I was going to say hi to everyone. Hi, Steve. Hi, Ska. Hi, Kadem.
Hello.
Hi, Timola.
Yo, what's up?
Did you say? My name is Tanya Alex. I'm a stand-up comedian and an actress. You can see me on Gazaland Police as Coletta. And I also made a cameo on Captain Pond.
Wow. So my name introduction as seen on Gazaland.
Exactly. As seen on Gazaland.
We appreciate. Timola, you didn't mention that kuti wewe futhi as seen on Gazaland. Asi vakakubvisa vakakusuka here paGazaland.
No. Handiripo ndiri school zvanyanyisa kunzi une corruption shamwari iwe.
Yaman.
Kunzi madhara ecorruption.
Yaman, but andina kunzwa. I didn't hear nothing you said. Hi Simba, are you
right,
there? Say something so that you know you are there. Shamari.
Yeah, ndapinda. Chiripo pamtabhera.
Yeah, Shamari. Ukadonerwa nemasina ari behind you aya, don't blame us. Anditi?
Yeah, majolly juice ana basa.
Majolly juice arwadze. It is really none. Yeah. Majolly juice.
Where were you the past 3 days?
Ani?
Province. Where were you the past 3 days, Province?
Arikukwata kupindura rasta. Kune corruption iri kuitika panze apa saka people can't come out and say such things.
Vanhu kana vane bag havabatike. Saka zvinenge zvichiita. Ukaona munhu asina bag ari kudzipadze vanhu.
Mese mabatika pa live. It says a lot. Hi Simba, say something. Introduce yourself. We want to know you.
Kuno ku network irwira ichibreaka maiziya. Saka
Of course, we expected that you could get to Chama. That introduce yourself in but who are you and could say we get to kwako iko kusina network iripo.
What mera 2 minutes. Matishu ndaisa pamusoro pefridge. Ndiri padhenda mombe ndakatsvaga matishu saka nachimbotaura kuti matishu ari pamusoro pefridge. Alright.
How do you have my tissue kitchen in Panama?
Chief food.
So you're still telling us about yourself? Oh, you don't know yourself now. You're funny.
I know myself. So
tell us about yourself.
My name is Simba and I'm an upcoming comedian. This upcoming comedian from Guatemala.
You're a comedian. Is upcoming.
Those are my MC. Those are not it up a stage, but that only 2 years is start comedy, but I don't want it upcoming. So Tungo Tower says I don't wait.
Okay, all right, cool. Yes, Louis, do you want to say something about yourself? Timbo Gunza Kuturi Boye. Give us more. Who are you? Who are you named for Zirakoi? Tell us about yourself, my G. I know, right? I know. No, it's Jim Lee. I know, my guy. Van Vacho Ameno. We tried getting them proper data. We tried getting them proper my phones. But Van Vacho, I don't know, maybe Vachkamari or something. I don't know. We're trying our best to choose Gadzi. I can't even fix the network.
Asikanaone macontacts kuikonetika oti vangotivhurira yedu channel tiri one. Just for us, just our own network.
I talked to them nezuro kuti nhasi vativhurire and they promised me kuti bo tichakuvhurira hako rasta, but unfortunately I don't know what's happening. Yes, Chief, Kadem, the please tell us a bit. Kadem brothers. Kandem. Why does it match? Boy, rekandem.
Yes.
Chief mune green screen muden.
Mana ko network yari kushandisa ndiye kupi nayo mwana ka. Shandisa network yakafanana neyangu.
Kuno kwadona booster wena. Mawan.
Right, guys, getting into the business of the day. Hello, getting into the business of the day. So right now, I want to know a little bit about your journey, guys. I want you to know your journey in as far as comedy is concerned, in as far as entertainment is concerned. But how did you start, and where are you right now? Timon, I'll start with you. How did you start this comedy thing, and why didn't you go to school?
Kuno
handina kunzvakanaka kuti kanaka one.
Hello.
I think ukasimudza phone ukatsvaka ka position zvinogona kubuda.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah man. Okay, so what inspired you to start comedy? Avatiza shamari. I think ndavunza nechirungu. Simba ayu iwe mfana iwe uri kupi na iwewe?
Ndiri panapa pamusoro pefridge.
Ndekupi koko mfana iwewe? Bo. Asi mavhisa machishi pamusoro pefridge. Akusisina machishi. It means kune munhu ari kushandisa matishu izvezvi. Times acho reads.
Yeah.
Zvandikusangana nazvo apa. Tanya Alice, do you want to tell me your journey? How long have you been doing comedy, and when did you start? Tell me some more.
I started in April 2019. So in the Ito browser over Facebook, I didn't know there was a comedy circuit in Zim. And I had been to a few comedy shows outside Zim. And knowing Anna David Cow, knowing Anna Trevor Noah, all that stuff, I was like thinking maybe I can try. And then I was browsing on Facebook. Ndovandango type kuti comedy in Zim. Ndovandaona Simuka comedy. And then other links like Anna Bus Stop TV, what. And then I was like, it's been going on. I got my knowledge. And then I sent a message. I slid into Simuka's DM, like, hey, I also want to try. And then someone replied, I got the number that dog. To and to tell him your story. And then I called Doc and I introduced myself. I was like, hey, Doc, my name is Tanya. I want to try it. Then, and this was like, it was a Wednesday. And then Doc next week Friday, kune Chaseka comedy ku UZ. I'm throwing you in the deep end. So you'll pay for me.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, man.
And then Bandato Shikashkans unoskotara na Tinae ukashaya Tinae otara na Kadem. And then Bandasko sanga na Tinae pato. And then at first they wanted to charge me. They wanted to charge me like $3. And then I said, no, I'm performing. She goes, okay. No, actually, I lied. They charged me. And I didn't know who to choose. So they charged me. Then I was like, I'm looking for tonight. And then I was like, I'm performing. Then they were like, oh, so you weren't supposed to pay. Here's your money back.
Okay.
And then I performed.
Just a question, Tanya.
Yeah.
Just a question. Were you refunded Maria Badara to see yourself perform? Because it did.
They refunded me. They refunded me. And then that was that Friday.
they're good folks.
Then the next week Friday, Pandas Zokafuti. Because I did a good job. Skanzi Zokafuti. Because the first Friday, Doc Wango Sipo, he didn't get to see me. Then the next Friday, Paskanzi, that's both please come back at this Friday. Then I performed. Then from there, it's been, the rest is history.
Who grab up in the first place?
Who? Me?
Like, background there looks interesting. It doesn't look like a Wangapune tissue on top of the fridge.
It's a kitchen. The tracker, very strategic. Pasnama scandal, no nigga.
Nice. Let's assume that you are in your house, in your room where there is good light. You went there for the light, not for the background, and it.
I went for the background because light is
Okay, let's hear others. Chief Kadem, good boy. No one is there. Elroy.
The lights are on.
Hey, what one king?
Yeah, man. Can you tell me what inspired you to start comedy, Jaman? Hey, Saka, why did you choose to go? As long as
my network is fine.
But we can hear you though.
Magetsa riko but mnongozozvo chipachura mese.
Usanyepere magetsi kana chipachura chama. Otherwise, what inspired you to start comedy, Shama? Someone wants to know. Someone was asking, Guti, I want to join to start comedy. So just a brief. How did you start comedy?
Comedy. I saw some people wachita stand up comedy, and I just felt that I can do this thing because I am that kind of a person who, whenever I talk, people would laugh. So I just thought that this is the thing for me. So I'm going to join our comedy from that. So,
but after joining comedy, did you make people laugh or what you make people laugh? Then it became a different story. Because in my first time going on stage, ndakaremera zvekudaro wakambobva pastage vanhu vakutokumbira kuti tikumbira kuti mfesi uve nehead yambobuda pastage. Yeah, that was the first time.
The thing.
But so far, how has it been for you, Elroy? Are you enjoying being a comedian?
Yeah, I'm enjoying, but kutanga chinchakaoma. So the thing is, my first time, ndakanyara and ndakatombofunga give up. But sechinhu chaunenge nemoyo nacho you to find ways kuti zviite. Like I started to ask rimwe team how do they do it and stuff. Because papakaipa. But now I'm enjoying it. Like nditongoramba ndichitongokavira bhora mberi, and that's more like it kuti kungoti comedy it's different from making people laugh zvemukilasi. Mukilasi kuti unogona kungoti munhu ataura chinhu ticha avhunza chinhu unotaura answer yake ungoti washaya, and then people start to laugh. But with comedy it's totally different. You can say some things that you think make people would laugh, but after saying it, then
it's called dying. It's called dying.
Yeah, exactly.
So what it's called dying.
Yeah, I was trying to cover myself, and this would I died.
I was
So
there when
I
you
see,
died.
my first time,
I remember
my
that
first
night.
time, second time foot, I died foot like hey. Then the third time, I died and I'll give up. Now I don't kumusha. I went back to Kadoma and I
It's no one-
and then
Then what made you come back?
like zvandakuudza kuti like iyo last year yacho because my first time was 2019, so 2020 manje mulockdown muyami haina ndotoda kuitenda lockdown ndoda kuitenda just because it made me realize who I am, because ndakanga ndatobaya ndakutoita zvangu zvekugadzira mota waiziva. Then during the lockdown manje, that's when I realized kuti lockdown vanhu vanga vari kumba, and whenever I get bundle chandaitanga kutsvaga ka macomedy sets evanhu and other stuff, so I just thought kuti ninika this is me, so ndakabva ndatongoita comeback manje.
Yeah man.
Guys.
I like your story.
Hello, guys.
Hey. Yes, Chief.
Wagwanka team.
Munizo. Bo, guys. That shout saying Simuka. That's not kuona pakanzi unmute ke. Anyway. Nazopaona shama. Anyway, now that nazopaona, guys. Say.
Let me tell you this. Kadeza stream live is. But and he was specific with guys. Kana usingataure mute, kana unoda kutaura unmute. Shamari, the message is to you. Kana usingataure.
Our boom.
So before you discover Shuguti,
we say shout out to Long John. Long John Mrisem Dara.
Yeah.
From
Long John.
What's up with my comedian? Good at my Rasta.
No. Understand what people inspired by some people. Understand? Right, guys? Can I give a shout out to our people that are watching? Wait a minute. I want to have a few minutes with these people that are watching. Hello, Marshall, Chabanga, Ndebiako, Bill Masuku, Ndebiako, the Anzanga, Ndebiako, Bo number, as Bo 1 Freeman, Kokuna Bo 2 Ndebiako anyway. Sevaji, Jikisera. Hello, guys, I'm watching from Dare. Hello, guys, with that guy, remember me? What if I say no? Do you remember, Jamar? Anyway, what's up, my G? Long John, what do you do? Tina. Guys, go for my pin comment that I need now, but I can't remember you. Anzi, Trishan. Can you explain why you're called Trishan? Sounds interesting though. Paneka ka debate. That is it. Error shows which I wanna background yakafanana near Elroy. Just to say that, just to be clear, Trishan na una kana chichi. What's up, SP? Mama SP akaisa malooks.
What's up, Dara?
We go in Rasta, talk to us. What's up?
Yo.
Very Rasta, guys.
Everything is good, bro. What's good? Did you see?
Rasta is the sign of the Munari under midlife crisis. Now only Rasta check it out. You are under midlife crisis.
Right, midlife crisis. Usatwa to bone 30s. Roshanda says.
Right, guys, just a quick one. I have a question for everyone. Those who wear one. Guys, in Mimi, let's say you were in SA, South Africa, and South Africa, you know, let's say you're in SA, Simba.
Yeah, ndadzoka manje.
Let's say you're in South Africa. Ndiani ari kutaura nchitaura mana ndokubvisa ndiani yeye? Shamari nini ndine corruption ndokubvisa saka nchitaura ndege.
Feedback yako. You are hearing yourself.
Oh, sorry. So I was saying, say you're in South Africa, Louis, let's say you're in South Africa, Zwako, and people are looting. What would you loot?
What would I loot? First of all, question iwe anambozifunga because ndezvinhu zvakawanda but chimbobvunza vamwana ona idea.
Hold on right there, Louis. You are in Netherlands and your network is worse than mine. Zviri kwereta.
Unonyepa. Network yangu iri kunetsa nini?
Iwe mbana uri kuNetherlands here iwe. Munanenge ari panapa pa Chitown echikuza kuti I'm in Netherlands munachinyepera zvako. Anyway, you are saying what would you loot? Atina kuzvaka
Netherlands not much city.
Netherlands malogs. Hanzi edmi Rasta. Pakungu edwa vanhu titi hanzi edmi. Unoya negwalangwa here Brazil Tino Maseya. Uri boy here? Yatozokuedha mira timbo dila nevanhu ava. Tanya Alex. What would you loot? Yeah, man.
I don't loot a motkari.
Tanya, unoisimudza sei mota? Umana zviri kwere?
Sikanyizo nazofunga.
Kwancho kana uchiluta. Ngomira Tanya pesa kuluta.
Une license?
Don't loot a motkari because I don't have the strength to carry a one nekumhanya. Saka inini ndinongosopinda mota yacho. Ndotanga kufamba ndotanga kudrive.
Iya is looting, is stealing.
Ko zvakasiyana.
Looting is when you carry it yourself, which is a natural.
Okay, saka inini ndojeka. Saka ndopinda mu Mercedes ndojeka Benz yachitomanya ndakaita kuti and it zvakasiyana nekupinda Benz macho ndobuda nchidrive.
But before the show, guys, I asked you proper kuti pana patoya tiri sober. Tanya, please don't disappoint me. Just saying. Mira timbonzwa Elroy, what would you steal away? What will you loot? What would you loot?
Tanya read a daylight robbery.
Amenozvake tomsungisa.
In Angu personally, I would take Rasta alone, John.
Chi? Of all the things you can loot.
I need it to be long, you know. Don't know to food, you know.
Sha unoziva kuti kudya long tunarimo mu Pick n Pay kana mu.
So I would take Cremora.
Why?
I prefer Mkaka King.
Unenge watora masamba acho here?
Masamba topisira sugar. At least Mkaka unonetsa kuwana una plani.
Mbomira ipapo nemathoughts ako ema-sugar. Rasta Kadem, iwewe, let's say you are the police officer who is, no, you are the security guard in a shop where people want to loot. What would you let them loot?
I would let them loot all the underwear they said them a baby. Because I would want to see the South African women, how would they look without clothes?
Whoa.
I know it's just bloody. I would want to see how they would look without. Pa Instagram vanoti kwadza vakapfeka hembe. So I wanted to see how much.
Hakuna zvakadaro.
Sefere.
SP iwe imbondiudza iwewe kana uri musinhamba iwewe musinhamba uri kuinvestigata nyaya yemalutas unotanga kutsvaka vanhu vakaluta chii? ko SP hana SP hauna kundizwa here?
Shaninga katorara.
Anokwata uyu wakatorara shamari muka ubike doro yaman you want to do Simba, are you there? yaman saka ndakubvunza I asked you SP I asked you kuti iweyo if C number waenda kupi na SP wacho mana ka zvinhu zvemanetwork akaimukofere emanetwork iyi inini manje
aiwa zvinotangira pamafoni
ndongotora
I'm ready with my answer.
zvinotangira pamafoni kana munhu ane itel chete ka network zvitori pachena tinodhakwa sei dzedu dzisiri kudhakwa isusu tine masamsung tine maiphone
tauraitobade rasta kuti imimi mune
kuda zvakadai
aramba Simba ramba hanzi iphone haina quality yakadai
kwetoti itel ndoiri kutotisvetera tese network
network yakadhakwa guys yakatolutwa
itel iri kusveta
kunetherlands kana network yakuneta gara mune mchinyepera
network kunetsa zvemashuwa farike kunogeto network ba1 apa mndore pa next aramba nepassword wena zvakadhapwa
network yakatolutwa.
inzwa Simba iwe yenda next door
arushandisa foni yangu
kudhingura magetsi ina unodhingura magetsi tifanane pa network
ndatomboda unodhingura magetsi patika ndizori pa next
Yes, King.
Right, Louis tambovunza something panapa kuti iwewe semunhu ari ku Netherlands ine network yakadhakwa. So the question what we wanted to know is iwewe semunhu anonyepa too much. And it, are you listening?
I'm listening.
No, atinyepera rasta. We can't expect someone ari ku Europe ane network yakafanana nemunhu ari ku Right. The question is, people are looting a lot of things in South Africa, and Zimbabweans are doing the most. Zimbabweans are looting more than the South Africans themselves. I don't even know how do they think they are going to send these things to Zimbabwe, because the borders are going to be closed because of the looting. So, if you were to go to South Africa, what would you loot to bring home?
In Rasta, my forward thing. Saka, I love food, but I know the things caption pay on. I would go loot to deal with no Kazrama payment. They know I have Zimbabwe, they don't go Kazrama work payment. Getting employment for my people. Why is it? Louis. How many people got
Louis, the Prince of Comedy. Louis, can you tell us the truth? Where are you?
You the answer. Because either way, you're selling me out.
Guys, am I the only one who cannot hear him?
How can you not hear me, Skanyis?
Imbonyara right, Louis. Imbonyara.
Glitcha, right?
Skanyis, can you hear me? Skanyis.
So yeah, what's up, guys? Murise, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, King? I mean, Kukuntu.
iPhone network yedu aiglitche.
Aiwa, ndataura kuti munhu ane itel ndiye ari kuita network yemuwe. Ndosaka iye asiri kuglitcha.
Mandibvisirei.
Kasi Sikanyiso maenda ku Netherlands.
Kasi itel mwari ave naye guys.
Yeah. So another question going forward with the chirungu chama disappear my band is gone. Simba. Right. What have been the challenges that you have been facing ku comedy kwacho? But what are the challenges? What are my challenges zako chama? Maybe ndogona kubatsira.
Network.
I mean to comedy. Asi network inokutadza kunyora ma jokes ere.
Kusangana vamwe vanhu mucomedy plus network ndokutanga plus yechituu econet.
Imvana izvi zvinhu zvako zvokudropa mabrains panapa rasta isi toramba totati muzive pana yeye. Imvana wabata chi Elroy, what's that?
You square.
Mana. Anyway, what have been your challenges with comedy? What are you going through? Especially by lockdown here that you can't do my live shows. What are you going through, Mbano?
You know, it's affecting me kuti inini semuna kuti ndarakuda kuti ndichita comeback kanona. Saka kushare my live show kugo. Ogona tasika kuti kundidzosera mashuri because mashots ndo kuchicha kuite
ameno chamari ndokugara ku
because mashots ndo anikaita zvinhu.
I think for my artist, you should write a petition with my artist are kuremerwa ne network. Ari kuremerwa ne network. Anzina Hakuna zvakadaro. Mira timbomoresa vanhu vari.
His forehead is his biggest challenge.
I wanted to greet these people. Own. Eyo own. Chama rusadaro mwana uyu anochema sha. Wataura zvemusoro wako apa abuda.
No man. This is not nice.
Timola, boy. At least you're not musoro mube. No, it's funny when you know the person.
So in any
I've seen the boy. I'm sorry, Muombe, so sure. Motinzo, it's already next to Timon.
All right, 2 minutes. No? Like, ayo, and you know, sorrow moment. General was a name sorrow bang. I was a name sorrow bang with that.
You are Elroy. As you have my insecurities.
Oh, aiwa. Nokura mdigo akuna nemsoro. But in our I'm not here. I think it was investigate.
How are you surviving? Hakuna. Imbonditerera ndikubvunze mubvunzo.
Come again.
First ndimbonditerera ndikubvunza mubvunzo. How are you surviving shamari ne lockdown iyi sha?
Chakashomari pakaipa kutongoenda kubasa ukanzwa anenge atouya kubasa kutongoenda kuti wane kubhatira renti nokutenga chikafu pakaipa.
Some of you you're now hiding behind COVID. Manga musingatenge chikafu even kusina COVID. Maungoti hey lockdown, hey COVID.
No, ndarisiri kuteka because ndakamboapply kuneighborhood ndobva ndazodzingirwa because looting ndingatanga nelooting ndazodzingirwa corruption. Dai papasori naGazaland handingadai sina kuonekwa kuti maybe I'm the best looter
Yama. Tanya Alex. Tanya Alex, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Looking right there. What are the challenges you're going through? I don't want to call you then I'm going to out.
In any my challenges, and I think lack of stage time, because stand-up comedy is it's a live performance-based art. So we were gaining a lot of, or I was gaining a lot of momentum and improving. And then quite a lockdown. And then from there, I've been on a few shows since, and I feel rusty every time. Like I feel like I'm starting again from scratch, performance-wise. So for me, I think that's the main challenge. Yeah.
All right. We have a question or suggestion, or I don't know what I can call it, from Mason Tapio Musiwa. He's saying, hello, comment. You guys need to individually have more social media presence and increasing your fan base. I'm thinking I was thinking with I'm popular. But we hear you, Mason. We hear you. We try to pull our socks. I think Doma socks. To pull our socks. So Simba. Yes, what has been your worst comedy experience?
My worst comedy experience?
Yeah, man.
Pandakabhomba kuningirikeni ku Jason Pepo zvinozonzwisatiti avanhu yanga iri first time yangu kuenda papost zvinhu zvinongomakisa sokuti uri kubhomba first time yako kuenda paposta iwe unenge wakapromisa vanhu kuti unochimhanya apa ndo first time yaunenge uchibhadharwa so munhu anenge akuhaya anenge kuti saka pano yadya mari yangu mahara ndakarwadziwa dukunyaya and ndasingazivi kuti vanhu havaseki zveshuwa and ndakanyatsozoonera kuti vanhu havaseki ndisingaseki
vanhu vanoseka
vanhu havaseki singasekezi
kana uchiketa vanoseka. Understand.
Ipapo ndo pana ndanga ndakupfeka bhutsu dziri dzangu.
Beverengai mese comment yacho muri kuiona mese comment ya Bill Masuku. Muri kuiona
hit button yacho.
Kune button ipapo please figure it out. Tanya Alex, what has been your best comedy experience?
My best. I think that final, the comedy, the last show of the year. I think it was
the one at
2019
Shezandi.
at Rips. No.
Oh, okay.
The one at Rips, the last comedy show of the year. And I get a standing ovation.
Oh, yeah, I remember that
And
one. I
then
remember that one.
that one. And then there was a show I opened for Long John. A Yangari Valentine's 2020. The night before, I had bombed so badly. Like I felt I needed to make a comeback the next night. And I made a comeback to sure.
Nice.
And I did my set justice. So yeah, that's my best. I feel that's my best comedy performances so far.
Timola. For some reason, if I say Timola, no one will like it as terrible. Timola, then no one can laugh afterwards. Timola. What boy read us? What's your worst comedy experience? Huh?
Mina ewandivunza kuti west kana kuti best nine. Ndazwa kuti best kani.
Ndati best one.
Abo. I suppose. Continue.
Bo. Saka kune munhu ari kubvunza kuti Gaza lendafa. Ndiwe Timora utaura.
Gazaland takatomirira kunzwawo from the
I think Gazaland is a production. I think we are talking about Timola. We want to hear about Timola. Gazaland is a production. I'm sure they will publish updates as in due course. So please wait for that. Now we want to hear more about Timola, the experiences.
Yaman. Timola, what's your worst experience in comedy? What's moments? Yeah, pakati the comedy. I think this is the worst moment actually.
Yakairi kunosvikela the garden. Ndakatonhorwa guys. Zvekundisa mwana akuzana ndaita joke. It was something about kushata. Then saka iwo kushata kwako kubhadhara sei? It was like, guys, no, it was only a joke. I felt like I was more than ugly. But ndakatonhorwa.
Right. You will know it out. Timola, and I think I know your worst moment. My first days, I'm just crazy, Ben 10. Those are the worst moments. I think Timola used to call himself Crazy Ben 10. I think he had enjoyed Sugar Mummies to that extent. He thought it was a great stage name.
like at times what's the English? How did you choose your name? How do you choose the name for your stage name?
So stage name is something that you die with. Stage name yangu fanana ne blood. Like your blood type will be your blood type. So if you try to infuse my blood types asiri ochi roparako runobara anya time we arizo uchebo. Saka you need to think about your stage name before you go on stage. A lot of people you find them changing names. Kevin Hart, they've changed their names because not Pipe and does funnies and stand up at my jokes. Because there's a thin line between jokes and funnies. So yeah, as funnies you can have any name that you want, but when you start doing jokes, you need to be yourself, to be somebody who tells their own stories, and in that way, what I would recommend people that start comedy out there, the best tag name for yourself is your name. Start up the road because you're going to be telling jokes about life. So yeah, I would say so.
Saka does that mean kuti kadem rakanyorwa panonzi pachi pa-ID?
Zara kuti kadem zvaro aranyorwa pa-ID, ndatoona moves.
Elroy, iwewe hauna kutanga uri rancho here iwewe. Hausi rancho here iwewe. So what made you stick to Elroy? What made you change from rancho to Elroy?
It's not like I've changed this song. Was the rancho racho kuna vanhu vatorijaira zvokuti nkumbe nanjatonzi Elroy ndakungonzi rancho saka zvikutonetsa mheno ina nditozondoitawo sei ndimonibatsira yongo.
Iwewe, if you are find something that you are comfortable with, for starters, and find something that you think is going to be easy for people to pronounce. Yeah. Okay. So that you self, when people call you, when you go on stage, you should feel some. You should have your name should have a vibe, weka. When someone says come up on stage, it's kind of that guy. It's kind of that guy for me. You know, the patameka dopinda moji mozoni ajoize. So in choosing a name, choosing a name. Make up your mind now. Why is it? Because we don't want to ask you, Elroy, who is Elroy? It's also to Ziva Rancho. When other people know Rancho, Ziva Elroy. So make up your mind before you really make it, if that's the word. When you make it, find the right name for yourself. Can I respond to Mason Tapiwa Musiwa? As do you guys do just stand-up comedy, or you do skits or dramas as well? In a celebrity right here. Let me tell you, Mason Tapiwa, I have celebrities right here. We have Tanya Alex, she's a celebrity, stand-up comedian, actor as well. We have Kadem the comic, stand-up comedian, actor as well. Elroy Jesse, we have a stand-up comedian, actor as well. We are in a picture as Simuka comedy, stand-up comedian. Actor is when we do the principal comedy, stand-up comedian and actor as well. So is these artists that you see right here is stand-up comedy. It's not just stand-up comedy. Right now we are doing everything, acting mostly because that's what readily available for us, considering we can move around
and obviously hustling. Yeah, we are doing comedy and hustling.
Maybe to fully answer Mason Tapiwa, as you can see, the show is called Simuka Comedy Academy. So Simuka Comedy is we basically do everything that you listed. We do comedy, stand-up comedy shows. We do skits. We do dramas. We do voiceovers. We even have new programs that obviously we can't mention now, but we are still working on that. That will make sure that comedy is with you. And as you can see right now, this show is called Simuka Comedy Academy, which is basically a platform where even young upcoming comedians want to try. They come through the academy, they go through all the basics, and in a way they're groomed and showcased out there. And these are the guys we have on the platform today. Some have already come from the academy, they've already established themselves as artists, and some are still within the academy. So I hope your question is answered. We do everything you mentioned and more.
Kune munhu ari kuti munogona chirungu saka clap hands for yourself. Munogona chirungu, just a few though, it's just a few, it's not everyone. Tinongobatanidza tese kuti tese tinogona chirungu, but we didn't mean kuti everyone, like ana Simba inoremerwa nechirungu iwewe.
Please tell me 19 Vika.
So
iyo mfana kuda kwacho tavaziva varamba chijairira ukuthi tangonzwa album
ko euro kumwe.
So on another note, right? I wanted to hear Simba. Simba, what has been the experience working with Simuka? Because Natura Nechirunganti.
My network.
What has been your experience working with Simuka? What would you tell someone who wants to come and work with Simuka? What would you tell those people? They are good folks like in so I'm a good person.
Yeah, apa isisiri network chachirungu manje.
Kushanda neSimuka comedy ashona yacho andizive ndakutokujamba ndakubvunza Elroy. How has it been like working with Simuka comedy?
Mera ndipendore.
Ini nangu
Shanda neSimuka comedy ngonyara euro.
Chama takupa mukana kuti taure ukatadza. Taura hako, speak up loud Simba, speak out loud chikunzwe.
Ndotaura hangu. Kushanda neSimuka comedy andikunyeba like ndinotonakiwa ende ndinotoda kuramba ndichishanda neSimuka comedy because right now ndototi ndoya second family yangu. Wow, ndataura chirungu apo ndikuunzwiskanyiso kuti ndikete kuti kubva ndakatanga kushanda neSimuka comedy 2019. Gamari tashepa tenda kwanso tenda wazai. Yeah, zvakawanda.
Sirazi. Kwesha mari wakabhadhara nini? Nansandawana zvo kutaura izvo. Watichima zani. I think we should make it a point kuti totora vanhu tovagarisa mu1 room. Izvi zvema ekakure iwe shona yacho yatiza zvayo. My way. Louis, how is it like working with Simuka, my guy? Imbondiudza kaka timbozvi.
For me it's big. I started in Simuka in 2013, but I'll never talk about it because that was like my foundation year. These are those stories you never say, you never even want to know about it. Because I bombers of that. You know, with the likes of Anado Vanessa before they went. We were known and
don't say type bomber.
Type bomber takawanda because on the bomber rangu ndisi type bomber a certain section umwe bomber with section kusika doka zonza abvisa fana kovesa. But anyway, I think my foundation here started in 2014, which was good. I went in also, just like what Simba said. First show was good, standard, and I thought this was it. I've made it, something I've always wanted to do. Second show, I remember I asked my best friend for a nice badge. I came looking sharp, bobo. I Yeah. I bombed hard that night. I feel like I was like the Hiroshima of that venue.
Hiroshima, my love.
And then as the years went by, through all the training academies we went through, Simuka, the workshops that we attended also helped us, grow confidence, learn more how to write material, find yourself, and up until now.
Simple comment.
So it's been good.
That's interesting. Tanya Alex, I want you to respond to someone who's asking, how do you come up with your jokes? How do you come up with your jokes? Like, what's the process, if you may?
It is the way I write. There's always an intro, a body, and a conclusion. Usually, hey, no, you have to. My English rules. I know these are which color they help you, and to write a set, and they also help you to time your set. Ukazonda nyora paragraph yakadi, this will probably take me a minute or 2 minutes or what, and usually my intro is stuff that would have happened on the day. I like to engage in things that would have happened on that actual day. It helps me get in the comedy zone. And then my body is like, the body of the set is more storytelling. It's got longer jokes, longer build-ups, and punchlines. And then the conclusion has short build-ups and punchlines, or just my surges and punchlines. And that's how I write. And I write about things that happen in my life, my personal experiences. And you go kunyora ma jokes kunyepa because I can't relate. So ajibudi.
Tanya, my jokes are going to kids. Are you telling me those are true stories?
Yes. They are. You should spend a day with me and you will see.
Yeah. I'd like to go winning.
Let's not talk about the jokes here.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting.
They're tweaked, and some things are exaggerated, but it's mostly my real life.
Oh yes, there's this question that we always get from people. How do you know that your jokes are funny? Elroy, how do you know my jokes are going to be funny? How do you know that?
When I write my jokes, I usually perform them to my family. At Panama, and those see and those my friends.
Remember you said last performance yako imane. So wataura pa stage wataura kuna moms wako imane.
Aye, wandozo ndazoti mamwe ndomasiya ndomaitira my friends mdad. But ndakavanzwisa hangu ndadzoka.
How do you respond to own? Muri kumuona re own uyu.
Oni asi ghost ro anogona ari kana ghost re kana mu comedian isi pana pe uradziwa.
Boys.
But maybe in response, he's saying Zimbabwean life jokes and it's I think it comes back to the core of comedy.
Louis, I know Rutaura my points monamai, but right now I can't hear nothing.
No.
All right. You're saying something. Go ahead.
No. I was saying, and just in response with him, because yeah, we really want to make this platform really open and fun, and for people to understand at the end of the day what it is that we're trying to create. So people need to understand that as comedians from Zimbabwe, we cannot write about life in South Africa. Yes, right now we can joke about what's happening in South Africa and looting, but we only saw that or experienced that through watching videos. Do you understand? We were not there. So how do we talk about experience where we are not? You know what I mean?
Mm.
So
True.
it comes back to relativity. We write jokes that relate to our everyday life. That's how we know our jokes are fun. We talk about
Mm.
everyday life and what we all face. You know, how do we write jokes about saka inasikanyisa tatine Lamborghini yedu? You be like, what, what?
Mm.
You
Even
know?
my South Africans actually,
Lamborghini.
their comedy is fire because they write
Mm.
about their own lives in South Africa.
Exactly. You see,
Trevor
so
Noah doesn't talk about Zimbabweans. He doesn't talk about Zambians. Yes, he might throw in some jokes about a Zimbabwean or about a Zambian, but I know that my experience is IKE. If he's talking about Zambia, it's because he's been to Zambia. But my jokes Ake are all based on his life as a South African because he's from South Africa. And we can only relate to our lives as Zimbabweans because we live in Zimbabwe.
And on top of that, like just to add on what you guys are saying about being authentic, zvangofanana ne music. When you try to sound like someone else, try to sound like an American, try to sound like a South African, that very same person atiudza kuti we use Zimbabwean jokes. That's why it's tipo. Before I say that, Elroy, ndiani ari kutongorerapo? Ndiani ari kutongorerapo iwe pakona apo ndiani? Ndiani?
Ndimdara.
Kuti muresera mudhara mudze kuti isusu tiri bomo panapa tikutaura zvemajokes.
Hadzi tiri bomo risese. Aiwa hadzi ndiri safe.
We appreciate when Mdara is supporting. Mdara is not asking kuti majokes enyu emuZimbabwe acho ari kubomba ari kuda kuzodongorera chete kuti pana wangu uri kuita nezvei. Yeah. So the thing is, why we Isusu as the Simuka Academy, we're trying to have to build a new mentality about stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy, Zimbabwean stand-up comedy is not about copying other people. It's about telling our story. Chuku was a legend in music because he was sharing his authentic stories, his own Zimbabwean stories. Japreza right now arikupisa zvake because arikutaura nyaya dzake, his own stories. He's not coming here to tell us kuti analiri what why is he? Because he's going straight into what he's doing and in everyday life that you understand. Autaure zvinhu that you don't know, you know. There's another question coming to you, Kadem. Who are your comedy icon? Someone you look up to, foreign or local?
Okay.
Sorry,
First of all, I
guys.
just want to say on
Sorry, before you
my
continue.
jokes after. I respect you, a fan, bro. I'm a jokes. I know you're not a ghost, man. I hosted all the love all the way from UK. Yeah. So in terms of comedy, I would say my greatest inspiration, obviously, is I would put Chris Rock because I started watching Chris Rock back then. But obviously, I can't talk about Chris Rock and leave Dave Chappelle and leave Trevor Noah. That would be lie. So those are my international inspirations. Steve Harvey, wow. So yeah, those are the guys that we used to watch when we were also starting. And yeah, they inspired us in also trying to do it here. But obviously, locally, I started seeing people like not Skank, so that no, I started seeing people like Ed Kalangeveld, Job Fikela, Carl Joshua Nube, Simba, the comic king. That was when I was starting. Those Clive Chibubu, Ntando Van Moy. Those are the people that did stuff online when I was Googling about Zimbabwean stand-up comedy. So I would like to urge even you guys, let's post our material out there. You don't know where it gets to, who gets the material here, because it may also inspire someone to study. In India, because I've seen Chikitwa pa book cafe. It was in town. Book cafe. Because I'd seen it. But if I had never seen it, I was probably never going to be. So let's keep on showing people that we are doing comedy. We do stand-up comedy, all the type of comedy out there. But yeah, be your own inspiration, because comedy is about yourself. For those that aspire to do a comedy.
Ni kuenda honesty, something. Honesty is key. Yes, from the other side. What side? What side? Whose side? Yeah. So in comedy, for
Sorry,
for
guys,
it to be interesting.
I have to sign out and say
Correct. Before
thank
you
you
go,
very
Tanya.
much for having me on the platform.
Oh, who has just walked in?
Guys,
All right, bye-bye.
sorry guys. Dimako and comment love Dimako Mashuere, bro. We love your music, bro. Wow, you follow us. Wow, man, that's awesome, bro. Nice. Hey, you can get my digits 0777 828
Ibomila Rasta Timothy. Just say, Tanya, before you go, who's your inspiration and why, and then you can leave us alone.
Then I will bounce. All the comedians are my inspiration. And now one comedian, one do not uyundi wangu. I started watching David Cow from South Africa before I even found out about Trevor Noah, and I've seen even my female comedians how they're amazing, and even overseas, like in the US, in the UK, I watch all the comedians, Anna Steve Harvey, Anna Duce Sloan, Anna Eliza Schlesinger, Anna Jimmy Carr, Anna Bill Burr. I watch all the comedians.
I'm going to mention all comedians,
Only comedians.
I'm going to mention all the comedians,
Okay, no, I'll stop here.
Okay.
So for all of them, they are my inspiration because they're all very different styles. It's like when you're listening to music, you don't just listen to one artist, you listen to a whole wide range of artists. So they have all in their own different ways helped to shape my performance and my comedy and my joke writing.
All right. Interesting. Can you sell yourself? There you go.
Can I?
Can you sell yourself? Market yourself. Who are you? Where can people
okay.
improve your social media presence?
I know y'all been waiting for this. My name is Tanya Alex Comedian. All my social media, that's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, is Tanya_Alex_comedian. If you want to watch more of my stuff, I've got some videos on YouTube. Also, Tanya_Alex_comedian. And I'm on Gazaland Police as Coletta Chuma. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And it was an honor to be on this panel with the rest of you guys. I'll see you.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
Churus. Hey, Anonzano Uyu. Elroy. Who's your favorite comedian and who inspires you and why?
So, the first person I watched was Kevin Hart. Let me explain. And I just nakatongo nakirwa skill rake by Pabo. And then ndaida say ndatongonzwa kuida comedy yacho. And on. So Kevin Hart is he's just the man for me.
All right.
Then
All right.
then locally manje. Locally hanguka.
Say me or else no
ndinongwendwa
visa for life.
Yeah.
Visa for life. Visa for life.
Come on. Sorry.
Okay, you're saying
Can
locally,
withdraw my
locally,
statement?
locally, who inspires you on a real though? Locally, who inspires you?
Tonight win.
Yeah man. I hope he's watching and
just-
sending my love and likes. Tonight,
Yeah,
Wayne, you're
I
inspiring someone right here.
I just love his vibe, you know, and everything. I don't need trouble.
All right.
Yeah.
Ah, nice. Can you, where can people follow you on social media? Where can people find you? No, gonna say even phone number, Papa.
Okay. Oh, so it's Instagram, the comic, and it. Then Facebook, it's Rancho the comic. And then WhatsApp, WhatsApp number I join on Facebook. Yeah, I don't go on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah.
Oh no, thanks, Mfano. Thank you so much for having for coming through. Yeah, Chambona Kiro 2 minutes. Mira titize lockdown set your tongue.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys, for having me.
Yeah man. Simba, what's up?
Bo.
Who's your inspiration? Who inspires your comedy and locally and internationally, and why?
Internationally, I would say Kevin Hart, because zvakaitika ini nasingaziva stand up comedy, so zvakaita nzvo takatoenda mumaraini kunokumbira mumwe mupando wemaraini mangu dhiski remafirimu, then akundipa firimu dhiski rine collection yaKevin Hart pane yakanzi Irresponsible. Then pandakatanga kuona that film, that show, ndasingatozivi chichikuitika, ndichingorwa manext ndichiti pamwe pacho tikofirimu manext ndiri kuona munhu ari kungotaura show yese ndonere hangu interview padei acho ndaiti interview, so tanga kutodzidziswa kunzi stand up chii pasina comedy, todzidziswa kunzi stand up ndisingatozivi chii chinonzi stand up, ndopatanga kuziva inonzi stand up. Then from there ndopanatanga kufarira Kevin Hart, then ndoatanga kutsvaga mavideo ndakatanga kutofarira futi Trevor Noah nana Jim Carrey naMr Bean vanondinspire futi comedy yavo ndoifarira physical comedy. Then locally ndinspire nemunhu wese kusimuka dog kadem mumwe ndiani kuku ya nasikanyiso then yeah natinaye yeah so far ndo vanondinspire pacomedy neni zvangu ndozvinspire kuti
inini wanditaura here inini
ndakutaura ska ndatokuseva number 3.
Okay. No, just wanted to make sure kuti are you my friend or not? Where can people find you on social media, Simba?
Pa Facebook it's Simba Rashim Sena. Then pa Instagram it's Simba without W, Simba jet and a H. Then pa WhatsApp it's Simba Food. Then pa Den and Batke pa Den Zubda.
Did you say 0779?
Maya. Pa WhatsApp one breeze.
At disappear now.
Hello?
At disappear. We can't hear him. But thank you so much, Simba, for taking time to be with us, Timbo Chila. Some of us, tatokangana my voices, Edo. I miss talking, I miss talking to people, and this was quite interesting. Thank you so much.
Mudzokorodze chimsede chakaipa.
Aenda
Yeah, aro pasi. But I think I could I think.
Mason Tapio, I'm here. This is great, guys. You're doing a great job, and we would like to support your material and great works, especially in diaspora. Thank you so much. For more updates, subscribe to the Simuka socials. You also find even videos of Simba, his recent show at Ella the Garden. It's also available on Simuka YouTube. Wesa na Rancho Wesa you find with the we also have them on our weekly Simca comedy shows. It's unfortunate now, lockdown, we are unable to host these shows, but we're also working on digital platforms that you guys can be part of the show and be incorporated. That's why you find we're also creating these platforms where you can interact with the guys. You get to ask us questions. We also go through the process with you of what we are facing, and it's also good that you logged in with us, and that you're supporting, even you're commenting, your likes, you're sharing, you're subscribing to our YouTube. It's really a lot, and we really appreciate that. Scanny, so you're right, Andy.
Yeah.
You
Did
can
you
take
did
it
you
away.
talk about what inspires you? Wait. Did you talk about people that inspire your comedy?
My first inspiration was Trevor Noah. I loved you because I'm a person who loves to talk. So when I learned that, listen, you can actually talk and get paid, I was like, obvious. So, but he was my inspiration, and then I then also that's when I started connecting into the local market, seeing what's available. That's when, just like Kadem, I met the likes of Edgar Langavid, Kautu Chakobe, to the mentor Doc Vikela, Simba the Comic King, a lot of great guys, and also working with so many other great comedians, likes of Comrade Marco, Dinaye, Q, Long John. It's been a wonderful experience. You learn a lot, you know, uh, and it's been great.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much, Louis, for coming through. Where can people where can people find you on social media?
Social media, all social media, Louis Prince of Comedy, and that's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything. And then for more of the video content, please subscribe to the Simuka YouTube. You definitely find lots of content there. You spend the whole night. So definitely subscribe Simuka Comedy. It's Simuka all the way, and hope to have you guys come and subscribe and enjoy all the content that Simuka Comedy we create.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming through, Louis. Thank you. Timola, before you go, Timola, just a quick one. Who inspires you, and you tell us your social media handles so that people can follow you.
Internationally, I love Trevor Noah, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, etc. But locally, all of the comedians, I love all of the comedians. Then where you can find me, it's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube is Scuba's TV 263.
Yeah, man.
Twitter is Professor Timola or Timo Screwdriver Tumbo Shansari Gasaland. Then TikTok is also Scuba's TV 263. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for taking time to be with us, my guy. Thank you. Right. It seems like I gave everyone a chance. This was a Simuka Academy production where we took our new comedians from our academy. We just wanted to hear their journey. We just wanted to hear their stories. But how do they see the comedy industry? How are they making it through during this COVID lockdown? And thank you. I just wanted to send a few shout outs to Mpumele Moyo, Chapiwa Kamanga. We have Tavaziva Kudakwashe, Manson Chapiwa, shout out to you. Colbert, shout out to you. From the other side, shout out to you, Nyasha Mombe Shora. What's up? Thanks so much for coming through. Chapiwa again. Enoch, thanks so much for coming through. Timothy Chafazo Makombe, thank you so much for coming through, guys. Own. So thank you so much for coming through. Chanaka Musiwa, thank you so much. Chapochora Nyaya, Chafara Machosi, thank you so much. Nyasha Mutakiwa, thank you so much for coming through. We have Nikki Shiri, Boere, thank you so much for enjoying with us. We have thank you so much for coming through, my guy. I hope you enjoy the music. Florence Linje, thank you so much for taking time to come watch Taiji Wakaipa Zwako Nyasha. Yes. We have the Sheminator comedy. Yeah, thank you so much for coming through. Then we have Matsibaba Israel, Tonight Tiketa. This has been a Simuka comedy productions, giving you the Toddlers comedy show where we were talking to toddlers, comedians. Yeah. I'm a toddler too. Yeah, look, don't be fooled by this look. I'm a toddler. Thank you so much. We would like to leave you listening and listen to this track. Next time you check.
Yeah. Those tighter. One day in the Chamuka Dairy pa billboard Copacabana. Cause I'm pushing my dream. I'm now taking over. I know I easy cool. Unza number one in the mopecha katu. Nasiya ziku max ziku heavy tattoo. Nasi ndini zesta, ndini ndachikuinda. I'm building my legacy, ndiri kuda zidinda. Ndipenda sarenda, anu matarenda.